Hello everybody, my name's Angela and welcome to these videos. Right, okay, today I'm here to literally do part two. Part one, I did a long introduction and actually explained everything. I actually explained everything you need to know about the Cambridge one-to-one diet plan. And it's actually called the one-to-one diet plan. Actually, it used to be the Cambridge, so I think that's on the end, I'm not sure anyway. So what I wanted to do was take you along with this journey because it's a whole new ball game to me, as I've done many slimming platforms. So I wanted this as a bit of a challenge because I needed to shift the weight and I was at a plateau. So the introduction and day one was on part one, and now this is the part two, where I'm actually going to show you clips of day 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and the results for a week. So that's what I'm showing you in this, and mainly it's just what food I'm eating for that day, probably just how I'm feeling for each day, because it is quite a sugar detox for me, a bit of a caffeine detox, because I've actually really lowered my caffeine. And obviously it's just a whole new ball game eating. I'm on 1B, which is 800 calories per day. So which was a lot for me because I struggled sticking to 1,400. But because everything was provided, obviously you have to pay for it, but everything was provided for me to have 4 products per day. And yeah, and it was sort of all set out, so it's been easier for me to stick to. But there's its roller coaster, it's up and down. So like day 3 I had a headache. I was absolutely starving day 1, but that was probably very natural. It started kicking off by day 2, to be honest. So it's just a matter of me to stick with it. And trust me, I've had loads of things waved under my nose. The family, like whether it be a glass of wine or whether it be a naughty cake, or you know, just really temptation has been there, and I have resisted the lot, which I'm more proud of myself for doing that actually, just because I'm not used to doing that. I'm easily led into temptation. So anyway, what I'm going to do, I'm going to now let you watch day 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think they're all on there. And then I'll have a chat with you at the end and tell you how I'm feeling and how I'm going to continue. Yeah. You can watch day 2. Okay, we're now on day 2. So I've just been for a swim and I've just had half one of those water. But I'm just going to try for my breakfast the mixed berry porridge, and you mix it with 150 ml of hot water in the microwave for 30 seconds and repeat, and then stand for a minute. And as my consultant said before, try and give it a whisk. I'm also going to have a Beanie's double chocolate. These, I had one yesterday, I had this flavour yesterday, and I did find it quite bitter. I thought having the maple fudge in it would take the edge off it, because I did have it black and I had it obviously with no sugar, which is what I'm going to do with this one. So it's certified sugar free and it's 2 calories per cup, and apparently this and herbal tea is quite acceptable, or normal black coffee or black tea. So I'm going to try one of these with my breakfast this morning. So I'm just going to make the porridge up. This is the mixed berry porridge all made up, my black coffee, the rest of my water, and let's see how I get on with this. Right, it's now lunchtime and I'm actually going to try this one. I didn't order many of these. This is the macaroni cheese pasta. I'm a little bit iffy with these dried cheese pasta things, because sometimes the cheese can smell really strong. I'm going to try it out and see what it's like. And I've just popped out to the shops and I picked myself up one of these. Well, actually my son's going half with me, just so that I could do my shakes and my smoothies on the plan with one of these, so I can blend it up, because apparently it's really good with ice and it actually goes thicker. So yeah, So let's see how we get on today. I don't know if you can see that, but that's the cheesy macaroni cheese pasta. It actually doesn't look a lot. I have found, to be honest with you, I did feel hungry yesterday on and off, but then something kicks in and it seems to then start feeling like you're satisfied. So I don't know if that's mind over matter or what yet, so time will tell. But yeah, so let's have a go with this. It does smell very cheesy. Right, okay, so it's now dinner time, and I've held out, because I had a bit of a late lunch, I think that was about 1:30, held out till 5:45. I actually don't feel starving, I'm hungry, which, so I need to eat this now. Verdict on the macaroni cheese. The cheese smell was quite strong, but the actual taste was okay. It's not my favourite so far, but I only ordered 2 for the month, so I've had 1 today, so I've only got 1 to use up over the next month. So it probably won't be one that I'd order on a regular basis. So tonight I'm having Thai green style curry with noodles. This is tonight's one, and this one you add 100 ml of boiling water and leave to stand for 3 minutes. So this is the microwave one. This is just adding the boiling water, which is fine. So I'm going to make that up and I'll show you what it's like. And then my last product for the day, which I'll probably have in about 2 hours time, is the chocolate and orange fusion bar. So last night's one, update on the toffee chewy chocolate one. That was quite nice. I cut it up into sort of slivers, and just had pieces, and actually it was quite nice. The thing is with all protein products, and it is got protein in it, it always has a certain taste. It's not like you're eating a Mars bar or a Cadbury's Twirl or any chocolate normal stuff out there. So it's going to be slightly different, but it was a good compromise, and that really helped me get through the night. So okay, so that'll be tonight's one. So I want to be full up before I do the family's dinner, because then I won't care what they're eating then. So I'm just going to go ahead and make this. So this is what I'm having, and this is what it looks like. It's actually, I just tasted a bit. It's got a bit of a kick to it, which is quite nice if you like that sort of thing. If you don't, then probably you might not want to avoid it, but it has got a bit of a kick to it. I also, while I was waiting, chopped a bit of this orange and chocolate bar up just to see what it looked like and have a sliver. And that's what it looks like inside. So that's the chocolate and orange bar. Good morning. I'm on day 3 of the 1-to-1 Cambridge diet plan. Okay, I've got a slight headache this morning, so I've just drunk a big glass of water. I've also had 1 tea, which I've been having of a morning. It's literally my only treat that I will have, and it's a minimal amount of milk and 1 sweetener. So when I mean minimal, it's like so dark it just takes the colour out of the tea. But considering I was drinking, before I started this, about 5 or 6 cups of tea a day and a coffee, that is literally my only thing I have in the morning. And then that will take me till 10 o'clock. But I made sure I had a glass of water as well today. So I've had 1 of those as well. Now it's just gone 10. I'm trying to eat my breakfast between 10 and half 10 each day and hold out as long as possible, and see when I can go till lunch. Right, now this morning, I think I might have ordered too many shakes and things like that instead of more savoury stuff. But this morning I'm having a breakfast smoothie. It's strawberry and banana flavour with oats. Now I bought the blender yesterday, so it's the first time me using my blender. So I'm going to make this up. I've also got some crushed ice, because I heard that if you put ice in it, it actually thickens it. I don't know, but I will give it a go. So I'll just make this up in the blender. I've got my blender ready over here. So I'll just make this up in the blender and I'll show you what it looks like when I've made it up. I've also filled out my tracker. So I'll show you the tracker. So as you can see on the tracker, I don't know if you can see that, is it focusing in? Right, so as you can see on the tracker, it's a 7-day tracker. And I felt quite a bit sick and hungry the first day. And that was what I had on my food. On the second day, I didn't feel too bad. I actually felt quite full. I was feeling okay. I didn't feel like I really needed to eat anymore. I'm obviously keeping my fluids up. I'm on to day 3. So I just thought I'd give you a quick update on the tracker. Right, so this is the smoothie I'm having for breakfast, and that is it mixed up. And to be honest, it actually smells really lovely. So I'm really looking forward to that. One little tip, I recommend getting a measuring jug to measure water and stuff like that. Make sure you've got a measuring jug with all the millilitres and stuff on it, because that's been really crucial. I've had it out all the time. Right, let's go and have this smoothie. First, I'm having lunch now, so I'm just about to turn the camera around so I can show you what I'm having. So today I'm having for lunch spaghetti bolognese pasta. That's what it looks like before. That's my 200 ml of water to add to it. I'm having my second bottle of juice, but I've already had a glass of water as well. So I've had a glass and one of them and a coffee. And I'm trying the pineapple today. Now, these were samples from my consultant. I've tried every flavour and I like them all. And now I've just made a bottle of pineapple up. So I'm going to give that a go using half a teaspoon in that water. The flavourings are perfect for half a teaspoon for this bottle. So let's just make this up and see how this comes out. This is the spaghetti bolognese pasta. It actually smells very herby, so let's just see what it tastes like. I've had a drop of the pineapple cordial and it is actually quite nice, so all of them are big thumbs up. So let's see what this is like. Hiya, so back for the last, well, it's not the main meal, but I've got another 2 products left for today. So I'm going to have the chicken tikka curry again, which is what I had the other night, only because I had sort of a pasta bolognese at lunchtime. I was going to have a shake for evening meal, but I'm actually pretty hungry. So that's what it looks like. I've actually made another bottle of juice up with the orange, so that's my 3rd one, plus I've had a glass and some herbal tea today and black coffee, so I've had quite a lot of fluids. That would be my last amount I need today, but I'll probably end up drinking another glass of water before I go to bed. Yes, I'm having the chicken tikka curry again tonight, and I tried these at lunchtime. I opened the packet literally and had 2 squares, and this is my 4th product for today, so I saved the rest for tonight. So after dinner, or later on in about 2 hours time, then I feel like I can sit down and eat those as a little bit of a treat before I go to bed. So it doesn't look very appetizing, but actually it didn't taste too bad. So I'm going to put this in it's 150 ml of hot water. Sometimes I add a little bit more water to them for a bit more sort of a wet consistency. So stir that up, and then I'm going to put it in the microwave. It's almost like sort of a curried rice, really. So it sort of tastes like. Actually isn't too bad. So I'm quite enjoying it. It's not really that bad. I did find earlier on the spaghetti bolognese one was quite herby. I'm not really into that type of herby stuff. So yeah, I'll just make this up and I'll show you. So while that's in the microwave, just thought I'd have a quick chat on how I'm getting on. Sometimes when you go on a diet you actually start feeling lighter. I haven't got that feeling yet, but it's only the 3rd day in, so watch this space and see what happens. Today, and I was told this by my consultant, that's why it's important to keep your fluids up, is my 3rd day. So 3rd and 4th day, she said you may experience some headaches, which actually I've had a small headache all day. Nothing unbearable, but I have had a bit of a headache all day. I think that is due to, so my husband's looking through the window, he's probably thinking, who's she talking to? So yeah, that's due to I did have a sweet tooth. My sugar intake is like, so it's just your body having the cravings and getting used to not eating those products. So let's have dinner. Hello, good morning. We're on day, let me work it out, 1 2 3 4, day 4 of me doing the 1-to-1 diet. Behind me is my local leisure centre. I don't know if you can see that, but anyway, I'm in the car because each morning I go for a swim. The session starts at, I think, 8:15. They do 7:15 sometimes, I do, or 9:15, depending on what time of day. You do have to book it. So yeah, I go down and I do a 30-minute swim. Now what they do in the leisure centre, which is really good, and this is why I'm on the 4 product diet and not the 3, because I do this at least once a day, or what I do is I do like the treadmill or do an hour's walk or something. So I will show you on there, and I'll try and put it up on the screen as well. I normally wear what we call, it's like a swim tag. Now the swim tag is very much on the same lines of like a Fitbit, but it's provided by the swim pool, all sterilised every time, and it goes on a machine, and you put your card under, you take one off, you put it on your wrist, you go in the water, you do your swim, you put it in a box where they sterilise it, and then it goes back on the machine, and then when you get home you can read it on your phone or your computer, and it'll come up how many lengths you swam, how long it took you, and how many calories you've burned. Now believe it or not, I normally burn over 300 calories when I'm just doing a 30-minute swim, sometimes 350, whatever. I don't feel guilty because I'm literally burning that off, and I don't want to. I could have gone without doing my swimming for 2 weeks while I've done 3 products, but I want to continue with my swimming because I really enjoy it. Yeah, so I'm going to go in the pool. If I can, I'll try and film with the swim tag on my wrist. I won't film in the pool because I want to, it's not fair on other, even though it's all adults in there, it's not fair on other swimmers. So I won't film in the pool. So back home from my swim, and even done a post office run, and now it's 10:15. So I've been trying to hold out till 10 o'clock as much as possible, and I'm just about to have my first product of the day, which is syrup porridge. I don't know if you can see that. I've had this before, so it's a bit of a repeat, and you're going to find a lot of them will be repeats. That's my bottle of water that I've nearly, well, 2/3 there. So I've been doing that, and I've made myself a black coffee. This is it in the microwave. First one bit done. Now I've got to whisk it and put it in for another 30 seconds. Not now hungry, I feel. I might be having a shake for lunch, and then I've got a pasta, green pesto, which I'll probably have for dinner, which I'll show you. So this is day 4. So I'll see you at lunchtime. Right, so I just thought I'd show you, because I've got an example of what happens with the swim tag watch that I was telling you about, which are really good. I'm not sure if all leisure centres or swim pools. I'm in the office at the moment because I just started working while I was eating my breakfast, but I'm going to go and have a shower and then concentrate properly because I've got some work to do today. On my phone, what it looks like and how I can see, if you can see it, I've lost, how many calories I've lost, and how many lengths I've done and how long it took me. 30 lengths in 31 minutes, and I've burnt off an average of 346 calories. Hello, I feel a little bit more decent now. It's now lunchtime. Actually, it's gone lunchtime. So if I just show you my, I don't know if you can see that because sometimes it comes up backwards. It's actually 20 to 2. I've gone a long while and I really didn't want to go that long. But after having a shower and sorting stuff out for work and bathing the dog, who is down there having a biscuit as a treat because he had a bath. Yeah, the time's flown away with me. So what it is, I'm going to have a chocolate shake for lunch, and I am hungry, but I thought, well, it's 20 to 2, and if I'm still hungry by 5 o'clock, I will then go on and have that small pasta dinner, which is the green pesto pasta I think I'm going to have. So yeah, so I've made up the shake now in my blender, and I did put some ice in because apparently it goes thicker. So I've not had a shake yet. Oh, excuse me, it's coming out the top. Tastes nice. I've only had a smoothie, so so this is my first shake made up. So I'm just going to go and enjoy this, and probably have a herbal tea for something warm for after. Type of day with the weather that's outside, because it's horrible and raining. Type of day I would really want comfort food. So I'm keeping myself very, very busy at the moment, just to take my mind off. So yeah, let's go and have the shake, make my herbal tea, and then I'll see you later. Okay, so it's still a horrible, miserable day out there, look. It's still raining. Anyway, so I actually feel really hungry after that shake. So it is now 6 o'clock, I've held out till 6, and I'm gonna have a green pesto pasta. I found that probably one of the most filling ones. And then tonight for my treat, I'm going to try the cherry bakewell flavour bar. So I'm gonna have that later. So I'll end it today, and I'll be back with you tomorrow, and tomorrow will be day 5. So we've nearly got through a week. I've nearly done a week. So anyway, I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. We're on day 5, Friday. So this is Monday to Friday. So I've got Saturday and Sunday to go before I weigh. So far, it's been okay. Obviously, you sometimes crave real food, but every time I feel hungry, I literally grab a hot drink or a bottle of water. And to be honest, I haven't felt starving. Probably the first day affected me the most, but I'm actually coping. I'm a foodie. And when I mean foodie, I even love a salad or a bowl of fruit. I love nice food. So for me to give up food is probably the hardest challenge in itself. So yeah, so this morning, because it's cold and miserable out, I probably haven't ordered enough of these, so I might have to do another order. I'm having the mixed berry porridge. It's not a very nice day again outside, so I can't report nice weather. It's So I'm actually not fancying a smoothie or a shake. So I'm going for the mixed berry porridge again, which you've seen me have before. And not that one, that's my husband's tea. But I've made up a bottle of juice and a Beanie's double chocolate coffee, which has got a nice taste in itself, but coffee can be a little bit bitter. So I messaged this over to my consultant, and I had the skinny syrups, which I've already bought, and it's got no calories and no sugar. And honestly, you need just a small drop in there, and it just takes the bitterness off of the coffee, and it's actually really enjoyable. So I just put a little bit of that in, just so that I could enjoy a coffee in the morning. So stay along and follow me for lunch and dinner on this 5th day in. I would take you out and about with me today, but I don't think I'm actually doing much but being on the computer. I'm working, so you know, I've just got things to do that I'll need emails to catch up with and stuff like that. So yeah, right, I'm getting peckish now. It is nearly 1 o'clock. So what I thought today I would do, and I'm going to measure this out, I'm going to have half the macaroni cheese pasta and half the bolognese, and I can have the other 2 halves tomorrow. Mix them together because the spaghetti bolognese was quite herby and the macaroni cheese was very cheesy, so I thought it might help if I split them up, because I've heard that's really nice if you mix them together. So I'm going to have a go. So I'm going to mix half and half. This is how I'm doing it. I've got my scales and I'm going to weigh out. I'll weigh out the macaroni and I'll make sure I get half the portions in them, and I'll do the same with the bolognese. This is what I'm having tonight, so I've got that all ready, and my chewy bar for tonight. I am sticking to a lot of the savoury stuff I'm finding, rather than the shakes, so I think I've ordered too many shakes. I might have to change those. Macaroni cheese is in there, and it works out 56 grams. So I need to take out and put in this pot let me do my math, 28. So if I get that down to 28, that should be half the macaroni, and then I'll do the same with the bolognese. Right, so that's the 2 dinners mixed together. I've mixed it in one pot for today, and I didn't mix these 2. It's equal the amounts as what's in here, just in case I don't like them mixed, and then I'll have to have 2 halves separate. So let's see how this goes with the mixed together. Okay, so I decided to have a blackcurrant and blueberry herbal tea with it. And look at this for resistance. Aren't I being good? Hubby's just come home with fish and chips. They smell awesome. Let's go back to my bolognese. Mixed up, and I have just tried it. It's not bad. It actually reduces the herbalness down and the cheesiness down. So it's probably quite a good combination, to be honest, if you don't want it too cheesy or too herby. Yeah, I'll probably prefer it actually than just having them on their own. Right, okay, so it's evening time now, and it's actually 6:30, so I've gone longer than what I would normally. I've probably done that on purpose because I was going to have the Thai green style curry with noodles. But I realised I probably haven't ordered enough for 2 savoury dinners per day. There's probably not quite enough to last me the 4 weeks. So what I thought I'd do is I would have a banana shake tonight, just to break it up a little bit. And because I'm going to have my choc chewy bar, so it's 6 o'clock and I've still got 2 products to have because I've only had 2 today, plus plenty of juice and stuff and herbal tea. So I'm going to try the shake for dinner tonight. I'm just going to make that up, and it is just a shake. You have seen me do the chocolate one, but I'll show you it once I've made it up. And then I'm going to cut this in little pieces, and it's Friday night, so that might have to be a movie night. Treat. I went charity shopping and got my nails sorted. So yeah, it was just about giving myself a boost, because otherwise you can feel really low while you see everyone walking around eating stuff. And yeah, and as I said, it's only temporary. It's not permanent, because then I know I can go back to real food, but do it via calorie counting in that way. Right, okay, so I've had my banana milkshake. It was quite a nice taste actually. And for the evening I've prepared another bottle of drink. This is an orange one. I had lemon and lime earlier. I've prepared a strawberry and mango herbal tea, so I wanted something nice and warm. And this was my chocolate chewy bar cut up. I don't know if you can see that. It's a chocolate chewy bar, and that's what it looks like inside. And I tasted a bit and it's really yummy. So that's my last product of the day, and that's where I'll be finishing day 5. Hiya, good morning. We're on day 6. I just had to check my tracker. We're on day 6 today, so I've got day 7 tomorrow, and I think, I'm not sure, but I need to check with my consultant. Here comes the dog in the background. Here, I need to check with my consultant whether I need to weigh in on day 7 or on the Monday, because I officially started on the Monday, but I weighed myself Sunday. So I need to check that one. Once I've weighed myself and I have my results on how much I've lost in a week, whether it be £0.5, £1, whatever. Whatever I've lost, I will give you the honest results on Sunday, Monday. So whenever this goes uploaded, you will see the results of what it's been like. So this morning I've been over to the gym. So I did 35 minutes treadmill and cross trainer, and I think I burnt off 200 and something calories on that. And then I went in the pool and I'd done my normal 30-minute swim, which was 350 calories. So on average, I've burnt between 550 and 600 calories at the gym. I took this with me because I took 2 gulps of it before I went swimming. And then in between swimming and the gym, because everything's on class schedules. In between me going into the gym and then going into swimming, I have a 20-minute window. So I come into the car, took another couple of gulps, and then when I got out of swimming and I got in the car to come home, drank the rest. It was just so it could suffice a little bit and I didn't feel faint or anything like that. So that was my breakfast for this morning, and that was a chocolate shake. I'm just about to go and grab a bit of veg for making everyone a stew, and then I'm going to come back and have lunch, and I'll record what I have for lunch. Right, it's now gone lunchtime actually. It's actually, well, when I ate my food it was 2:30. It's now 2:45. I had to go for some food shopping to get some bits to cook a dinner for everyone else and grab some fresh stuff. So I was really delayed on having my lunch. So I was starving. So I had for lunch today, I'll turn the camera around, had the Thai green noodles, and as you can see, one empty bowl. And then I'm having a cranberry and raspberry Twinings herbal tea, and I've already had 1.5 or 2 bottles of water this morning. And I've just opened these and had 3 of those. That's my 4th product. I'm saving the rest for tonight. And then tonight I'm having a chicken tikka style curry. I know it seems like I've got a curry and a curry. I don't know, it's Saturday and it feels a bit like a takeaway night, so I feel like I'm not missing out. Normally I would have had a shower by now, washed all my hair and everything else after the swim, but I'm going to do that. I need to get my food underway in a slow cooker, and then I'm going to go and sort myself out. And I'll see you back at dinner time. Bye! So it's Saturday night. I had chicken tikka for dinner, and I've already eaten salted caramel bites. That was my snack, that was my 4th product. So I had 2 of them earlier after lunch. I think that's my 2nd full bottle, 2 herbal teas and coffee. So I'll finish this, make another bottle up, and I might have another herbal tea because it's cold and raining outside and I just want warm drinks at the moment. So, but I will do another bottle of juice before I go to bed. And I'm going to switch off, and it'll be Sunday tomorrow, so that'll be my 7th day on plan. And if I get time in the morning, I'll do the results. Good morning, this is day 7, Sunday morning, and I've just been for a swim and had a shower. That's why, and I've still got my robe on because I haven't got dressed yet. Right, okay, so day 7, I'll tell you what I'm eating today, and I won't be filming any more today because I've actually got to go out, so I'm having to take some stuff with me. So this morning I'm having golden syrup porridge because I'm really hungry now and I've left it a bit late. I'm taking a bottle of pineapple water with me, and then I've put some orange powder in there with my spoon, so I haven't got to take the big tub to top up again for later. I've already had 1 bottle of this morning, so this is my 2nd bottle. I'm just about to do my golden syrup porridge, and then what I'm going to do is I'm definitely having the green pesto pasta today because I haven't had that for a couple of days, and then I'll either have the Thai green curry noodles or the chicken tikka tonight, and that's going to be my treat for tonight because that's what I started on right at the beginning on Monday, and I've tried every one of the treats, so I'm actually going to go back to one of these tonight. So as I said, I won't be filming any more today, but I will be filming my results and letting you know the result and the conclusion of it all, so stay tuned because that's coming up. So I'll film that tomorrow. Right, hello, good morning. It's the day of reckoning. I've done 7 days on plan, and I'm going to now weigh myself. I won't show you scales, but please trust me on this. I won't lie to you because what's the point of lying? Let's just see how much I've lost over them 7 days. I can continue on the same pattern for another week, so bear with me a minute. I've also got a weight converter up because this is in kilos, and I like to convert it over to stones and pounds to see how much I've lost. I'm not very good with kilo weights, but that's the way my consultant has weighed me through kilos. Let's jump on. Let me convert before I tell you. Right, the verdict is I have lost in 7 days 6.5 pounds. So that's 0.5 off of half a stone in 7 days. So I've had good results for my first week, and it wasn't easy, but it has actually given me that kickstart I really needed. So the goal overall was to lose a stone in 6 weeks, and I've now got 5 weeks to lose 7.5. My calculation's right, yeah, 7.5 pound in 5 weeks. Now I have heard the first week you can lose a lot, and I've heard it can either slow down or a little bit stagnate, but I've heard to keep going on it. So I've got 5 weeks now to lose 7.5 pound. I'm really, really chuffed with the results, and I'm so pleased that it's actually worked, because I just was in such a plateau. So I'm really, really chuffed. So as long as you stick to it and do it by the book, it really, really does work. So yay, go another week. Brilliant. So yeah, I am completely made up. That is the biggest weight loss I've ever had, especially in a week. 6.5 pound, which is nearly half a stone in 1 week. That is mega. I don't expect to lose that next week, and I have heard sometimes the second week can be a bit of a slump. So like £2, if I lose £2 next week, I'll be made up. I'm looking to lose a stone within 6 weeks, so I'm on a real good roll now. So I'm really, really happy. I'm going to continue on 1B for 1 more week, and then I'm hoping that I can speak to my consultant and go over to stage 2, which is 3 products and a 200 calorie meal, which would be like a bit of chicken and veg, or chicken and salad, just so that I can eat some normal food again. So I'm really, really made up with that. I'm really chuffed, and yeah, it's given me the spur on to obviously continue. I've upped my fitness level as well. So I swim anyway 6 times a week at the moment, and I go on the treadmill, and I've just started back at classes. So I've done a Zumba class this morning, and I'm walking the dog. So yeah, I'm burning calories that way as well. Really, really chuffed. And if you really like these videos, please follow along, and please subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Give us a comment if you want to know anything. I'm not a consultant, but I can answer from my personal point of view how I felt. And what I'm going to do, I'm actually, because I don't want to film the whole of week 2, 3 and 4, and what I'm eating is week 2 will be almost the same as week 1. So I probably won't film the whole week, because I'm still using all the products, which is the same as week 1. But if I do anything different, I'll film it. But then when I get on to week 3, I'll then be having the low calorie meal, which is the 200 calorie meal in replacement of 1 product. And when I change it, I will film it. And I don't know if I'm doing week 2, 3 and 4 together. So just watch for the next part, and I'll update you as I progress. So I hope you enjoyed it, and follow along, and thank you for watching. Bye.